Once upon a time in a quaint little village, there lived an old woodcarver named Geppetto. Geppetto was a kind man who spent his days carving beautiful wooden toys for the children in the village. One day, feeling particularly lonely, he decided to carve himself a little boy out of wood. Carefully, he carved out every detail: the nose, the hands, the feet, and even the smallest fingers. When he finished, Geppetto gazed lovingly at his creation and said, "Oh, how I wish you were a real boy." That night, as Geppetto slept, a beautiful blue fairy visited his workshop. She flew around the wooden boy and with a twinkle of her magic wand, breathed life into him. "You shall be called Pinocchio," she said softly, and disappeared into the moonlit night. The next morning, Geppetto awoke to find Pinocchio dancing around the workshop, talking and giggling with excitement. "Papa Geppetto, I'm alive! I'm really alive!" The old man could hardly believe his eyes. He laughed and danced with his new son, overjoyed with happiness. Yet, as Pinocchio was a talking wooden boy, he was also vulnerable and naive. The village was a big place and full of curious things. One day, while Geppetto was out, Pinocchio decided to explore the world outside the workshop. He wandered into the village and marveled at everything around him: the market stalls, the colorful flowers, the friendly people. However, not everyone was as kind-hearted as Geppetto. Pinocchio soon ran into a sly fox and a cunning cat, who convinced him that they knew of a place where puppet boys could become real boys. Filled with excitement at the thought of becoming a real boy, Pinocchio agreed to follow them. They led him through dark alleys, through the woods, and to a shady carnival full of mischief. At the carnival, Pinocchio was tricked into performing, and his freedom was taken away. But he learned a vital lesson: the importance of honesty and the dangers of believing dishonest people. The magical blue fairy appeared once more to help him, reminding Pinocchio that to truly become a real boy, he must learn to be brave, truthful, and unselfish. Determined to prove himself, Pinocchio returned to Geppetto's side. Over time, he encountered many adventures and risks, from escaping the belly of a giant sea creature to rescuing his father from danger. Each time becoming wiser and more courageous. His nose often grew long whenever he told a lie, a reminder of his pledge to be truthful. With each deed, Pinocchio earned his place in the world, learning what it meant to be a real boy in heart and mind. Eventually, through his virtuous actions and good deeds, the blue fairy returned one final time. "You have proven your worth, dear Pinocchio," she declared, and with a swirl of her wand, Pinocchio transformed from a wooden puppet into a real, human boy.